Hello peeps and welcome back to Gult's Gorge. Last episode, shenanigans happened, and I got some basic Botania set up. Between episodes, I've done a bit of mining. I went ahead and made myself a nifty obsidian all-in-one tool. It's not the fastest tool in the world, but the durability is just ridiculous. And it gives me a way to mine single blocks now because we upgraded the pickaxe with width and height expander. And this thing is 2x2 now, and it's kind of a pain in the ass for precision work, so I wanted a precision tool. Now, I did, also between episodes, well, first of all, I noticed that Kozak's dogs have been breeding, so there's lots of these things now. But I did take a look at some of the notes that Dr. Squidopolis left before he revealed his true nature, and he had mentioned something about this drill core, about how it could be used to make a power tool. So, we're going to look at doing that this episode. If we take a look at the use for the drill core, we'll see if we have some diamantine crystals, some advanced cores, and some Inori crystal blocks, we can make a drill out of that. That sounds like a good idea to me, so let's go ahead and get started with it. Now, we're also going to need a battery in order to power the thing, and we're going to need some upgrades. This is going to bring into play a new mechanic, one that we haven't undertaken before. And I happen to have the area set up in the room here for it to take place. We just need the parts. So we're going to make the parts now. We need to set up an empowerer. We've got the atomic reconstructor, which is the tier 1 crafting mechanic for actual additions. We need the tier 2 crafting mechanic now, which is the empowerer. The empowerer requires one of these blocks, which is the actual empowerer, a double battery, 2 display stands, a display stand, 2 iron casings, and a redstonia crystal. That's not too hard. Double battery is an advanced coil and Inori crystals around a single battery. That's just a basic coil. That's just redstonia around black quartz. That's not bad. The display stands require advanced coils, aesthetic green blocks, and aesthetic quartz. So we need 5 of these display stands, which means we need 15 aesthetic quartz, we need 15 aesthetic green blocks. These are created by running chiseled quartz to the atomic reconstructor, and the aesthetic quartz is just running regular quartz through. So we're going to need to use up a lot of my nether quartz, unfortunately. I didn't need that many. And we'll break them down later. So, 15 of these are going to have to be chiseled to get chiseled quartz blocks. Put that lab block away. Let's go empower the blocks. Actually, you know what? We're going to need to empower a lot of iron too. Or change a lot of iron, not empower it. So let's go ahead and take a couple stacks of iron. How am I doing on redstonia? I have no redstonia crystals, so let's take a stack of redstonia too. And I know we're going to need at least a few diamantines, so we'll take some diamonds. I should be good on palace crystal. So we'll go empower all of this crap, or not empower, we'll go atomically reconstruct all of this crap. Starting with the diamonds. Blocks of quartz to turn it into aesthetic quartz. Chisel quartz to turn it into aesthetic green. Stack of redstone. Turns it into apparently nothing, because this thing was full or something, I don't know. Now I'm picking it up by accident. There we go. That gave me my redstonia crystal. And that gave me a stack of Inori. This will give me another stack of Inori, and that should be good to start. Alright, so come back in here, and we're going to go ahead and create the empowerer. The Empower requires 5 of these display stands. We need 5 advanced coils, so we need 5 basic coils and a bunch of gold. And I've already got enough gold nuggets for this, I think, so we'll just surround that with gold nuggets, and that gets me 5 advanced coils, which gets me 5 display stands, if I toss all of this in. There we go, 5 display stands. One of those needs to go back in to make the Empower. To make this, I'm going to need 2 iron casings. Easy enough. I'm going to need another advanced coil. Again, easy enough. Empower. Going to need a double battery, which is a single battery and an advanced coil. So I need 2 advanced coils, which means I need 2 basic coils. Single battery. Double battery. And finally, Empower. There we go. Now the drill itself, I should be able to craft without doing anything weird. Basic drill is 2 advanced coils, 3 Inori crystal blocks. I need 2 more of these. I think I already have 1, so I just have to make 1 more. We need 3 Inori crystal blocks. And that gets me a drill. Nice. Okay. But, I mean, obviously it doesn't end here. We want to upgrade this drill. Specifically, I want to put a couple of different upgrades in it. I'm trying to make this drill to replace this hammer. Because this hammer, I mean, don't get me wrong, the hammer is amazing. But I almost had a Dr. Horrible moment there. That's not appropriate for children. Yeah, I want to upgrade this with some speed augments, because right now, if I take this drill out here and charge this thing up, it'll take a little while to charge, but we don't need it to be fully charged in order to see what it's capable of doing. So we'll just stop now. If I bring this thing out here and I start cutting with it, I mean, you can see it's pretty fast. Let's see. But, how about on stone? Let's try it on stone. It's about the speed of a diamond pick. So, not bad at all. But, we can do better. Give me that egg back. Yeah. Chicken! Okay, distractions. Let's create the tier 1 speed augment. It's 4 sugar, 4 Inori crystal, and a redstonia crystal. I don't have any sugar. I know I've got some in my... I know I've got some in here somewhere. In my kitchen. There we go. So, speed 1 drill augment, get. By shift right clicking this, you can open this up and you can drop augments in it. With a speed 1 augment, it still seems about the same. Maybe a little faster. Let's go for the speed 2 augment. 2 drill augments. 2 speed 1 drill augments. 2 speed 1 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 augments. 2 speed Speed 2 requires an ore crystal, sugar, and a cake. So let's get a cake. The lie. Speed 2 augment. We'll install that. You have to install these sequentially. You can't just put the speed 2 in there by itself. It won't do anything. I think it actually tells you that in the help file for this. There's a lot of upgrades. The mining upgrades enlarge the hole, which the drill digs. The placement upgrade, after you right-click it with any slot in your hotbar, will make the drill able to place a block from that slot by right-clicking. You can put a battery inside the drill to give it more charge. Should be noted that in fact the speed, mining, and fortune upgrades need their previous tiers to be installed for them to work. This means if you want speed 3 in the drill, it needs speed 1 and speed 2 as well. So, speed 2 is fairly noticeably faster. Let's get obsidian, because I think that's going to give us the best test, since it's so difficult to break obsidian. We'll try this with obsidian. We'll do 4 rows. First, we'll take the speed augments out. You can see this is breaking this at roughly diamond pickaxe speed, right? It takes a while to break this. Let's install speed augment 1. Oh yeah, it's noticeably faster. Speed augment 2. It's even better. Now we need speed augment 3. Speed augment 3 requires empowered diamantine and empowered anori. This is where the empowerer is going to come into play. So we're going to need 4 anori crystals. We're going to need a diamantine crystal. And we need to empower these things. Empowered anori is created by running an anori crystal through with a snowball, some gray dye, some cobblestone, and a button. We're going to need 4 of those crystals, so I need 4 buttons. Need 4 snowballs. Need 4 gray dye, which I don't currently have. So I'll have to mix some black dye with some bone meal. And 4 cobblestone. The diamantine crystal, if I remember correctly, is 2 clay, a block of clay, and then light blue dye. Which again, I don't have, so we're going to have to make it with lapis and bone meal. Now, this thing requires power, but the empower itself can't directly accept power. It has to accept power from the display stands. So we'll put this in the middle. Two blank squares in between each of the display stands. These things are going to start charging up. Put the item to be empowered. Let's actually go ahead and charge our diamond. Diamantine crystal in the middle. Light blue dye. Clay. Clay. Block of clay. We'll see beams start to fire towards the empower, and now we have an empowered diamantine crystal. For the 4 anori crystals, it's going to be kind of the same thing, but it'll be these 4 items instead. Snowball, button, gray dye, cobble. Snowball, button. It doesn't matter what order you put these things in. As long as you have the correct things on the display stands, it'll work. So that gets me my 4 empowered Anori crystals. Which if I now come into here, right click this, and we look up the recipe for Speed Augment 3. We have everything we need now. So there's Speed Augment 3. As a reminder, this is the dig speed for the drill right now. Not bad on Obsidian. Let's put speed 3 in this thing. Holy crap. Nice. Is it that fast with stone now? Oh, stone is now an instant break. Nice. This thing could actually cause some trouble. But we're not done. Because the entire idea of getting this drill upgraded was to replace the hammer. So, what other augments are there? Well, there's Silk Touch, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do because this requires emeraldic crystals, which requires you to empower using, well, I mean, actually that's not bad. The problem is emeralds. I only have 1. I need 4. But let's take a look at the drill mining augment. Diamantine crystals. So I need 4 of those, we need 4 Anori, and we need a basic coil. Easy enough. We just need to go charge 4 diamantines. There we go. I think I've already got something partially loaded in here, don't I? I don't know. We'll find out. I do, but not the right item. So, drill mining augment. This changes the drill so that instead of breaking a 1x1, it breaks 3x3. So if I come over here now, for example, at speed, that is real nice. And being as this is a drill and not a hammer, this also works on gravel and cobble and sand and clay and anything else that you run across. Now, how much power did that use? That already used about 50,000 power. And I didn't really do a whole hell of a lot with it, so we're definitely going to need to carry some batteries with us. We're probably going to want to get at least a triple, if not a quadruple or a quintuple battery. So, let's take a look at what it would take to get a quadruple battery. Empowered Anori and a triple battery. Triple is empowered Anori. How about the quintuple? Quintuple is empowered diamantine, which even that's not bad. So we would need a total of 5 advanced coils. So 5 basic coils, 5 advanced coils. This gets me a tier 1 battery. That gets me a tier 2 battery. The tier 3 and the tier 4 require empowered and nori. So I'd have to make 15 of them. Or no, 10 of them. So let's go ahead and make a few hoppers. And I want a conduit and a chest. We're also going to need 10 snowballs, 10 cobble, 10 light gray dye, or no, it's 10 gray dye for this. Can this ash be used? No. And we need 10 buttons. And we'll need a basic item filter in order to do this part of the automation, I think. Because if I try to set this up without having an item filter on it, it's likely to just withdraw the items as fast as they go in. And that's not what I want it to do. So we're going to put the item conduit on there. We're going to put the chest here. And then attached to each one of these things, we're going to put a hopper. Including the empowerer. In the empowerer, we're going to drop the Inori crystals. It'll drop one in there. Then in each of these, we're going to drop the requirements. That's going to produce an Inori crystal. And as soon as that's removed, it'll start creating another one. We're going to filter that, and we're going to set extract active without signal. And here we're going to set insert. And that'll automate the creation of Inori crystals as long as this stuff is in there. Let's go get what we need for the 5 diamantine crystals real quick. So we'll need 5 diamonds. We'll need 10 clay. We'll need 5 blocks of clay. Then we'll need 5 more light blue dye. Then I think I might actually want to try and get the silk touch while I'm at it. So we'll need to alter the diamonds first. Now I'll put the diamantine in there. We'll put half of the clay in there, half of it in there, blocks in there, and the light blue dye in there. That'll go ahead and create those for us. And in the meantime, I'm going to grab some of my sugarcane from my sugarcane farm over here. I'm going to turn it into paper, and I'm going to go see if I can find one of the filthy traders of villagers to trade with, to see if I can get a few emeralds. This is why I like the magnet. That magnet makes it so easy to do this. But will the drill work on wood? No. That was too much to ask. It'll work on stone, it'll work on clay, it won't work on wood. Good to know. We'll just go ahead and get some paper. Sleep through the night, and then I'm gonna move towards the closest village, if I can remember where the hell there is one. Let's see, where is the closest village? It's up here. I think. Is there one close to spawn? Can't remember. That's the exploration I did earlier today. No. No. Okay. I know a way I can get to a village really easily. This is something that most people on the server will not have access to. Yep, that's what I thought. FTB, admin home, TP. Yep, missing player and home. So it's going to be admin or FTB, admin home, TP, link, home. This lets me teleport to Link and Winterman's group. They happen to live in a village. Again, like I said, not something that the average person will have access to. I would have walked, but it's a good 10-15 minute walk, and I didn't want to take that much time to do it, so. Time constraints. Oh, nice. They have a coke oven built in here. Kind of interesting seeing how advanced these guys have gotten. Surely they have to have a villager somewhere. They have to have a scientist. Where's the scientist villagers? What is that? Is this like a villager hideaway? Curious now. Let's remove the mining speed augment. Well, there's a villager. He wants 40 rotten flesh for an emerald. That's easy enough, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna have quite that much rotten flesh hanging out, though. I do need to get some cobblestone to repair their wall, though. So I forgot I have my backpack equipped that makes the stuff go away. You don't say. Huh. Where are all the villagers? Anyway, yeah, let me try and fix my derp real quick. Granted, I just stole 2 cobblestone from somewhere else to rebuild this wall, but I don't want their villager getting eaten because I broke out their blocks. That's a cool looking tree. Holy crap! that's a draconic energy cell. A pretty big one. This is... yeah, they're definitely a lot more advanced than I am. Okay, yeah, let's go home. Let's check how much rotten flesh I have. See if I can work out a deal with some of their villagers. Oh yeah, I've got plenty. We'll just do this again. Okay, Winter, Muif, Damned, Link, and Hype are all working in the same group, it looks like. Cool. No wonder they're so much more advanced than I am. Okay, let's not do this again. Let's drop the backpack before I open this. And dig that up. Now we'll grab this. You. I desire emeralds. Gold. Nice. 8 gold for an emerald? That's not a bad trade. There, are you happy? I don't know why they have you swimming like that. Although, I'm not in a mind to complain. Because I'm not particularly happy with your kind right now. For some reason I didn't grab a piece of cobble here. Probably should come back here and repair the side of the house. Yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. I don't want them wondering why all of a sudden one of their houses has a hole in the side of it. So let's fix this real quick. Leave it as we found it. And we'll go home. So, the Silk Touch augment requires diamantine. It requires empowered emeradic. Empowered emeradic is grass, saplings, slime balls, and lime dye. Let's see, lime dye. It's cactus green. So I just need to cook up a couple of pieces of cactus and that'll get me my 4 lime dye that I need. Oh. I have to add the diamantine crystals to the filter in order for this to work. While I'm here, I may as well go ahead and get the 4 emeradic crystals too. And that's what I came in here to begin with. We'll cook up this cactus, get our cactus green. And if we combine the cactus green with bone meal, we get our lime dye. So there's our 4 lime dye. We need 4 saplings. We need 4 slime balls, which we can get from the congealed green slime. And we need 4 grass. So we'll need their shears. And then we'll just come over here and cut up 4 pieces of grass. There we go. Grass, lime, oak, slime balls, and emerald crystals. Gives me empowered emerald crystals, which are now added to the filter. And bam. I'm also going to need some more diamantine, and I don't need them empowered. These I just need straight diamantine crystals. So we'll need 4 diamonds. We can just drop these and run. There we go. Wonder if there's any side effects from being shot by that laser. Oh, well, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Okay, we'll toss all of the crystals and everything that we've got in there now. And so I've got a double battery. To make the triple battery, need some empowered. The quadruple battery is the same thing. And then the quintuple battery is the empowered diamantine with that. For Silk Touch, we need a coil, damn, almost had enough shit. Oh. There's 2 more redstonia. What are they all looking at? I don't know, it's weird. It's weirding me out. Freaking me out, man. And I'll need to break down a piece of gold, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think I have that many gold nuggets left. Okay, Silk Touch. Silk Touch Drill Augment acquired. So, we can now apply Drill Augment, Silk Touch Augment, and now, when we dig it up, it applies Silk Touch to the blocks. How did that use? That used about 10,000 RF, didn't it? 135, 965, 131. No, it's using 4,000 RF to dig up 9 blocks. So, not too bad. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and charge the drill and this quintuple battery. We are definitely going to need more power gen very soon. And this thing's only capable of filling at 22 RF a tick. Yuck. It's going to take forever to charge a 16 million battery off of that. Anyway, this thing, if you shift right click it in your inventory, it starts glowing. It's now providing power to this drill. So anything that I happen to drill up, it'll use power from the battery before it uses power from the drill. So let's, for example, come down here to Y level 40, where I've got a little bit of a mine going, and tried mining in a straight line for a few blocks. Nice. Very nice. I can still have the secondary hand. It silk touches. It's pulling power from the battery, not the drill. Oh, this is so much nicer. Oh, hey, check this out. Oh, crap. Yeah. I kind of don't want to fight with that right now. Ooh, chests. I do want the chests though, so we'll deal with the thing. What's in you? A book, a couple all-in-one tools. What's in you? Bones and a wooden all-in-one tool. I think someone's looted these. Anyway. Oh, it's fast at breaking leaves too. And it collects the leaves? Nice! Okay, this just officially became my favorite tool. Hell to the yeah. It's not very fast at breaking anything made out of wood, but this thing just rips through anything else. And if you mine a block and the next block next to it is mineable, it takes it all at once, so... Oh, this is great. I'm really gonna like this. Anyway, I think I've gushed over this thing enough. I am going to kill this bat, and then I am going to end this episode here. Next episode, I think it's time for us to make another technological advance and start moving towards an area of automation. I now have a nice way to go mining myself, but I would like to be able to start automating some of the other processes. I want to start automating our tree farming. I want to automate some of our mining. And there's a nice way to do all of that that's provided by Steve's Carts. So we're going to start getting into that next episode. For right now, this has been Night Dagger this was episode 7, I think, of Gult's Gorge. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I'll catch you later, peeps.